Hey there, good morning, beautiful beings. Been a long time. It's within Wednesdays. I thought I would pop in. I haven't put my singing sickle videos up there, so but it's been a while since I've done a talk or a reading. I'm not going to be shuffling cards, but I thought, why stop myself from coming on anyway? Because it's about sharing and being an example, I guess, and helping myself. This is like the therapy these days, right? Right? And 95% of healing is just having your story witnessed. Just being able to share it, right? And so far, comments have been good. I have been hearing things back through the grapevine, though. But, I'm sharing my story, and I think we all should, right? Hi. Wingish nibe majeki kwe. Wingish nibush mishkiki kwe. Couple different ways to say sweetgrass water medicine woman in Ojibwe. And I got like Cherokee Micmac in my background, and I think some Choctaw, but it's like distance when you going back through genealogy. All my other names are Christianna Carr and Chris Carr Superstar. Yeah, I'm feeling better, and my voice is still a little off, still a little congested, little bit of a cough, but I'm gonna phone the doctor today anyway because I got a new doctor. My old doctor retired, so I'm gonna phone just get up and meet the new doctor. Anyways, but I think I'm okay. Of course, I'm always okay. Jeez. Ouch, goodness. Within Wednesdays, eh? So I did have a little bit of tears today. It is, of course, again, right? Stuff with my children. We got to get back into routines. And it triggers things in me about being set up or whatever. Maybe that's my paranoia kicking in since I've been prescribed my medical marijuana. Okay. Anyways, so I should be aware of that, right? I'm just paranoid and delusional, maybe. I don't know. Could be. You never know. But the mess of my place and my kids, like they say, like for a food thing, right? Right? If they're not eating, if they're fussy, then you just give them that. They don't get anything else, so they get that, right? Oh, kids aren't going to starve themselves. Those kinds of things you've heard. Mine will. They kind of will. They go on that protest, they won't eat, but then they know there will be something coming, right? They found their ways around their mother, that they don't have to listen to their mother. They act with me like I'm big sister. So that's a hard one, right? And it triggers. And then sometimes I start acting from my little, right? So I need to be aware of that too. Take my time out. But I've been recruiting help, right? To get counselors, people, someplace where they can talk and feel safe to talk about whatever they need to talk about, right? Where they are safe, but they can get that out and nobody's going to judge them or say they shouldn't feel that way. As much as I want to be there for them, I know that I get triggered. There might be facial things that I can't control, so I don't want to hurt them that way. I know I would filter myself with my mother too. I didn't share everything with her because I didn't want her to worry about me. So kids can do that too, right? Not just mine. There's other kids out there. Mine aren't the only ones going through rough times, right? We're not the only family going through rough times. I would never think that. Ouch. In fact, I don't like to compare, but that's the way my brain would always work, that there's some that are so much worse. They're going through a whole lot worse. But, it's different and it affects everybody differently. We all grow up in the same houses, right? We can be raised completely differently. I mean, I do feel that. My own personal experience, I was raised with tough love, and my brothers were kind of softened up, right? And that poses some things when we get into adulthood, right? So And there's different challenges for us all. It's not right or wrong. We all go through stuff, right? It's not just me. It's not wah, poor me. No, it's not, oh, woe is me. No, I have my challenges. You have your challenges. We all have challenges, right? And something that might be a big challenge to me might be something you've gone through that was like, phew, that's a breeze, right? But still, right? Like for me, especially nowadays, I get really triggered for things that used to come to me so easily. Physical stuff, being able to do that physical stuff, using my muscles. Yeah. I like doing that, but I can't do it as much, Like dancing around crazy like a lunatic, right? In my house. Crazy cleaning lunatic, right? Because I get my walls down, washing to the beat. I'd even get on my hands and knees and scrub my floor to the beat. Like, man, I can't work the way I used to. My house is suffering for it. And for kids not doing their chores, right? They've gotten mixed messages. And that's what happens. Kids get confused. Oh, you don't need to do chores. Wow, how come you can't do 10 minutes of chores for your mother? Right? When, without getting into stuff, sometimes people like that they make it all about them and play victims. And some things where my kids have learned that too, this learned helplessness. I lassoed up a swing. Boom! In my backyard. I got a swing up there. Sorry, I don't want to swing. I got this rope that I got from my eagle sister. I'm going to get out and see her again. But, so I put up this swing. So this is an example of this learned helplessness kind of thing. And if we play it right, Ariana gets on there and I'm pushing her. She's going to be 6, okay? She's going to be 6. And trying to teach her. And of course, anytime we go to swing parks or whatever where there's swings, and it's teaching her how to swing. I'll get in the swing beside her and say, see, let's go like this, right? Well, it was a day after. It was Monday. I did go out Sunday night. I got a little tequila drunk. It was kind of fun. I started talking in the accent all night, and get some tequila, and I started to become a drunk Mexican. Anyways, it was a good time. I don't get to do that often. Felt guilty when I got home, because I thought I should have stayed home to spend time with my daddy. I've been here, look at, I'm choking myself up here with that again. That's residual stuff, right? Because I had fun, and I don't do that very much. And it was something that I needed after being sick all week and wanted to get my stuff done. I just needed to kind of let loose, but not that loose. Okay. But there was something once I got home in the morning, and I left. As soon as I woke up, I drove home. So I wanted to get here before my daddy left. But I'm on my way home, and he's already calling me. He's already gone. So I pulled in my driveway and I just started sobbing because I missed my daddy. So, and that's okay. And then he phoned me, this beautiful, oh, God, thank you. He phoned me a few times to tell me how nice that was and how much he enjoyed having that time with just the kids. So that helped me to feel better about that. But that's old residual stuff of feeling guilty, of having fun for myself, right? There's lots going on that isn't fun at all. I'm hoping I will switch it. Seth did the camp. That was great. He loved that. He had a great time at camp. It's driving me nuts. Oh. But, he was still stealing when we got home. So that's what it is. You take something that's not yours, it's stealing. Had some licorice in my van, and he went out. I gave him some, so I already allowed him to have some. Look at that gray. It's going to go pink soon. So he knew it was there. He's the only kid that knew that was in my glove box. And he decided to leave all of his backpacks and luggage, whatever it was, from camping in the van and asked to go out later to get them. Later on that evening, I'm thinking, oh, I got that licorice. I got a craving for this licorice. I go out and it's just the empty wrapper. So, and then when I confront him, I say, excuse me, did you, you ate all that licorice? I gave you some. I went out. I was going to share it with you. He went, and he gets all growly and angry at me. So anytime he's confronted on something he's doing wrong, Ariana too, oh, I got to get back to the swing example, gets angry and gets angrier, right? Gets angrier and makes it about, now you're angry at me. How dare you get angry at me because I stole your licorice? It kind of, does that make sense, right? That's the kind of kickback that I get if I'm, hey, here's something you did that was not okay, right? Don't steal. And don't steal. We're not thieves here. But, right? So, get something like that. So, Ariana on the swing. I even went out and gave her a little push, said, honey, my arms are sore. So she had calmed herself down. She went to the back and said she was going to climb over the fence and whatever because I wasn't. So I had to go to the back, but I couldn't hold her. My arms were sore, man, from trying to lasso that thing up there. They're still feels bruised here. So, but she said, you're not talking to me nicely. So she finally kind of comes, can you just get me started off and then I can practice on my own? So I'm like, there, you talked very nicely. Okay, I'll give you a shot, but honey, I really can't be pushing you today. You're going to have to practice on your own. So I did that. Oh, but before we got to that, right? Because she was flipping off the swing and and she lets herself slide off the swing to the ground. And then she shoves the swing and then it's not swinging very hard. But it comes and it hits her and she's right. Ow, I just hurt myself. What the heck? But she sits there letting the swing hit her. Right? I'm looking going, oh my goodness. There's that learned helplessness. Instead of getting up and trying it, it's that defeated. She's sitting there like she's all defeated. And she hasn't even really tried at all, right? It's just this dramatics of, I can't do it. I'm trying to teach my kids independence and how to do stuff for themselves because that's where their confidence is built, right? When they feel capable, they can do things for themselves. This has always been my goal, right? And then I look at them and they're like, I can't do it, right? The garbage hasn't been taken out. That's Seth's job, right? Once he just goes up to his room, right? I can't physically make them do it. And even if I was physically capable, I can't physically make them. I can't control my kids. I never, ever believed I could control my kids, right? They need to make that choice. I can nag them until they make the choice, but it's still, they're making a choice. I'm not controlling them. So, this is where I keep getting hung up now, too, because my kids are, and my girl gets right nasty. Just send us to live with Dad, and all this, right? And things that were said before. Seth told me, came right out and said, I want you to not like me, so you send me to live with Dad. And he said, sorry, honey, that's never going to happen. He said, the only way my love changes is that it grows stronger and stronger every day. That's the only way it changes. No matter what you do, it's unconditional, and it's constantly growing. And that's the truth. So I love them so much, and I don't ever want them to think that I don't like them. What if somebody convinces them of that? Because I don't think that some of the ways they react to me and stuff, too, is not the natural reaction from where I'm coming from, too, right? I don't know, it's hard to explain. Just feels like they've gotten to know me, not as me, but through others' perceptions of me. And they're pretty good at painting pictures, let me tell you. Pretty strong in their opinions, let me tell you. It's hard to disagree with them. Anybody that knows them knows what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. So as adults, that's difficult. What about these little children? So impressionable. What has been impressed upon them, right? Poor excuse for a mom. Yeah, those are some things that have come back to me. I've even heard it. Your mom shouldn't do that. Why'd your mom do that? Or, okay, don't tell your mom. There's things that I have actually heard, right? And going, I can't believe, right? But to confront that, again, the anger is picked up more on the other side when I'm saying, hey, did I hear this correctly? Hey, I need some backup here. Hey, this is kind of undermining me as a mother. And the kickback is worse. So that makes it hard for me to stand up for myself. It always has been. Because it's like, okay, maybe I can just deal with this because, that I don't know, okay? I can handle this little transgression because that would be, or whatever it is, okay? Whatever I don't want to get hung up on words. But it's had a major effect. And I'm really seeing that now. That it even makes me back off from this too, right? Sharing. Well, it ain't going to shut me up. I'm going to keep a talking. I'm going to keep using my voice. And I'm going to sing too. Dang right, I love singing. Yeah, Ellie sent me a couple as well. And I love singing Black Velvet by Alana Miles. Love that one. There's a few of them I like to sing. I like Joss Stone. She's one of my new favorites I discovered a few years ago. Look at look at spikies. Yeah, there we go. Let's just make this all wild. There we go. Can we see it? Oh, it'll just kind of glow in the sun. Maybe look like a halo. A dented halo. There we go on the back, my dented halo. Oh, see, that's my one and only tattoo I got when I was 34, 35. I don't know if you can see it all. It's got a dented halo up there. My wings for Earth Angel. That's my symbol for Cancer. My daddy is a Pisces. That's right. It's for my daddy because I'm daddy's girl. So, yeah, I want to get another one. And I drew that. He changed it a little bit, but I had sketched that out and I still liked it 4 years. So I thought, hey, maybe I could put it on my body and it'd be okay. I put it back there and I forget that I have it. So I want to get one where I can see it. I'm seeing an alligator right here because it's a protector of my sacred space. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. So I'll ramble on within Wednesdays. That's going on. That's what's going on within me. What's going on within you? How are you doing today? It was raining here yesterday. Looks like it might go on again today. But, okay, it's about time to go wake up my kids. I'm trying to look at the time, but I'm using my phone for this. So, they're 7:30. Time to go wake up the kids and get them ready for school. Get themselves ready for school. Oh, it's going to be great. And I'm going to get them to come home for lunch. There we go. Avoid this whole, what they bringing in their lunches. And a pot of gravy. And it was a piece of cold chicken in a pot of gravy is not a lunch. Well, it's a lunch that I argued with him about. So, anyways, sorry, excuse me. You know how I love to do accents, because I just love accents. I go through them all, especially when I'm drinking the tequila and I get that tequila drunk going on there, huh? I become a drunk Mexican. Anyways, so, miss just love yous. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. And, yeah, I tried to get into a swing here. That's what I've been doing. Swinging. Highs and lows. And that's how it goes. It's all part of life, you know. And it's a beautiful life. There's things, human beings I want to change. There's great lessons and stuff that come in those too. Looking at people that have gone through things like that and how they've transmuted those poisons, right? I mean, because really, shit is fertilizer. We need that. And like, holy, look at how things grow. And even better when they have that fertilizer. And we're going to have to get fertilizer in our lives from somewhere. right? That's what we do with it. So it can be done. Shit can be transmuted and you can flourish and grow. And I'm getting there. I am getting there. I mean, this house is proof too. I worked hard. I've been working hard my whole life. And I thank God, and there's stuff coming back, and I just want to be open to recognize and be grateful and show my appreciation. Because there's so many blessings in my life, and I am so grateful. And I'm going to do my best, continue to keep doing my best and getting that help for my children to help see that too and count the blessings in their life. Because they go so quick to the, oh, but this, and they go quick to the down and to the cynical and to the, like, they're like crotchety old people. And they're not that old yet, right? They've been hanging around the cynics too long. That there's always a negative side to everything. I found that in myself too, that I started picking up on that when I've always been the one to find the silver lining. I started doing that. There's somebody that pointed that out to me too, and I'm so grateful for that person that pointed it out to me. It was a couple years ago when I started realizing, I'm like, what? Oh, look at it's a beautiful day. Yeah, well, but it'll probably rain any second, or whatever, right? That's not an actual example. It's just the first thing popped in my head because it's gloomy outside, but just in things like that, taking that happy time and finding that little in there. God, I went through years of my bubble being bursted, getting so excited about something and something like, yeah, well, that wouldn't work because obviously this and boom. Oh, well, okay. Defeated. I wrote that in my journal yesterday. When it comes with my kids, feeling so defeated. There's been so much that's been taken from my hands. Wanted to keep things quiet, work it out, see what kind of help we needed as a family, and then it just got boom. Of course. But why does it go like that, right? It's like, right? You stole my licorice. What? Blah, 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 right? So we'd have a bigger reaction to this little subtle, okay, this was not okay. Disappointed here. You could ask. I was going to bring it in and share it with you. But yeah, so what's that say? Somebody's trying to do this in a quiet way, which is in the best interest of the children. And then it gets blown way out. They're not good for the children at all. Those are the ones. I have my tears, and most of my tears is because of what my children are going through. These are children. What they have to carry already, and trying to find ways that they don't have to carry that into adulthood. They shouldn't carry the adults' shit into adulthood, all the adult shit that's been projected on them, myself included. I am not excluding myself from that. Even though I'm trying to be aware and not project on them, there is still stuff. I'm a human being, and I am not perfect. So, but I am a work in progress. And I keep seeing that when I get back to my natural self, which is not a cynical person. Not at all. Like, I'm the kind of person that annoys people with my positivity, right? That's, it kind of almost got wiped out of me. So I'm trying to get back to that. My young at heart and innocence and, looking at the world through child eyes, with a sense of wonder for everything. That's my natural state. Even if people think that I'm naive, right? And I got this innocent look because I'm not childish, but I'm playful. I'm a playful person. I'm not childish, I'm playful. And playful is not childish just because it's the children that play. We all need to play. We all need to play. You get out and play today, eh? Maybe, if you feel like it. Yeah, I'm a born leader, but I don't want to be bossy. Just do it. Play. Play today. And then share. Tell me how you played. What did you do to play today? That'd be great. Okay. Oh, Okay, time to wake up the kids for school. Love you all. Thank you very much. Oh, biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do, because this world needs you. And I'm so glad you're here. Thank you.